live.
And there we are.
Woo! Captain Howdy 91, howdy folks. The Rybot just got back from a 28-mile bike ride just in time for the stream. Damn! Nice.
Well, I ran 28 miles today. So, with my legs. It's only cool if you have one of those lay-down bikes.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I love the lay-down bike.
That's what I think. Otherwise known as the Chad bike.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Miguel, howdy doodly neighborinos. Kick the Bandit, woohoo! Fish Fricker, hello. Brennett Crothmail, hi there. Green Shit, that rainbow looks dope. Harkins Aquatics, I made it! It's been a minute. Lucky Bat, awa. Fish Fricker, that mini should... Which mini should I paint as an army? Well, whichever ones you like.
Beautiful. All right.
I'm into most of the factions, but, you know, I don't think I would ever touch Death Guard. Just not my thing.
They're stinky. The models actually come pre-stinked.
Yeah.
And you just have to deal with that. Pre-stinked. Harry McGill, are those hooves or boots?
They're boots. Although some of the Death Guard have kind of a hoofy looking boot.
Boot.
I bet you I can have this entire banner painted today. That's my goal. Whole banner.
You know what? I don't think you're going to do it. There's no way. It's so big. Matthew F., I thought that stink was from Jay's farts and burps. Bummer. I see that we're keeping it classy on the stream. As always. I appreciate it.
Flipna Doodad 88, good evening. Internet man, heyo.
Yon 100, absolutely love this color scheme.
Yeah, it's wild.
It is really good. It is really wild. Radium Minis. Hey, folks!
Hey, Radium Minis.
Wow.
Boy, does that name sound familiar.
Could you believe if you go to our Patreon, there's a bunch of Radium Minis terrain? And could you even believe that Radium Minis also has Radium Minis terrain? Pretty insane.
That sounds a little far-fetched.
I know. I am lying. I'm not lying. That was a lie, in fact.
Maybe one month we should trade. Radium has EOB terrain, and then we have Radium terrain.
There you go. How many strongholds do you want? Matthew F., if a stream does not include farts and burps, it is not worth listening to. I guess that's true.
Internet man, what's your opinion on the Chaos Space Marine Comet Patrol? I haven't mathed it out yet. It's a box of Chaos Space Marines, a box of Havocs, the Chaos Chaos Sorcerer with retinue and the Hellbrutes. I don't know what that is in all priced out retail dollars.
Is it good as in terms of fun? You think you'd have fun with that box?
I think it's got some fun. I feel like it could use one more thingy. It's got 4 units in it. The Hellbrute's nice, though. The Hellbrute is very fun. Zach Agnew. Hey, Nick, what minis would you recommend for noobs?
Orc Boys.
Not a bad pick.
It's a pretty fun one. What do you think you'd pick?
I think they're all kind of the same. I don't think there's necessarily noob-friendly models and expert models. I mean, definitely nothing Forge World. But I think anything by Games Workshop would be fine. The important thing is to get things that interest you. Dark Apostle. I said Chaos Sorcerer? Yeah, Dark Apostle, and then Dark Apostle also has like 2 little helpers. His little elves.
Here, McGill, will you guys be painting up any Malifaux anytime soon? Well, we both have a bunch of Malifaux now.
Yes.
But I think I only have like 2, well, maybe 1 or 2 guys to just put some little blades of grass on them because they have like little skirts, and then those will be done, and then I could paint them. But you know,
I have an entire Nephilim team built, assembled, based, and zenithalled. Just gotta paint them.
And that's how they will stay for now. Flipping a dude at 88. The Age of Sigmar box with the Sylvaneth and Skaven looks tempting.
Yeah, I feel like that's how all of the Sigmar boxes are, especially since I don't have a lot of Sigmar, so it's all new stuff to me.
Right. Which half would you want?
I think I would want the trees.
Yep, that's fine. You can have the trees. I'll take the rats.
I'd be the Lorax. Get it? Because he was all about the trees.
Mm-hmm. You're very clever.
Mm-hmm. Wasn't Tasteway also in that movie?
Probably. She's in a lot of movies for some reason. Well, money. That's why. Which, I get it. I would be in the Lorax for money.
Mm-hmm.
Why not?
I'd be in the Lorax for free. That'd be fun. Get to meet Danny DeVito. Mr. Highman Canada 2. So this amazing guy who made a bunch of Skaven FTLs for Thingiverse has moved them to cults and is now charging people money for them. I love him. He's my hero. Why shouldn't people have to pay money for him?
Yeah. Yeah. That's kind of what I think. If he wanted to be nice, he would only move a couple of them over for money, or like the best ones. But,
yeah, like keep a couple of them free.
Yeah, and maybe he did, and we don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. It takes time and talent and effort to do it.
Yeah.
We're probably not the right crowd.
No.
Too, so. But we've downloaded stuff that's for free and tipped still.
Yeah. Just
because I feel like you should.
You really should. If we want 3D printing to be fun and you gotta help everybody out. Because if it all goes corporate, then the most corporate people are gonna rise to the top.
Right.
Yan 100 squat clones painted as Star Wars clones. Cool idea. Yeah, I think that would work really well. Green G, cannot wait for the new Chaos Codex. The new patrol box needs Terminators. Ooh, Terminators would have been fun. Yeah, maybe lose the Havocs and replace them with Terminators. That would have been pretty good.
Yeah.
Mr. Strothman, are you aiming to win awards with this model? No, I'm just painting it for the army.
Yeah, but are you gonna win awards with the model?
I don't think so. The only award, the only contest I know of is, or not contest, but thing I know of is I don't even know it. The Golden Demon. I don't think this would be a good pick for Golden Demon though. I'd have to approach it in a different way.
Yeah. I think it'd get you a pin.
I think it'd get me a pin.
Like for sure.
Yeah.
Like no problem. We'd get you a pin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I'd have to. I think I could paint. I could paint like this, and then have it shot. But I'd have to approach it in a different way because this guy's got tons of flaws. I mean, the underside of this axe. I basically have to do the exact same thing, but be way, way more detail oriented with every single blend and transition, which could be kind of interesting. I'd probably also do it on a little bit of a smaller model. Maybe a Terminator. Monster Grave 2234. Hey, what's up? I'm painting my custom orc tower right now. Ooh. Lokins, I have the faceless children and they are small. I bet Nick's got you beat with the gremlins.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, the Bayou. They have some small models. I'm pretty sure I glued a fingy on, like a tiny, tiny little finger, and blades of grass. It's upsetting.
Angus Hinton, yes, here for Eons instead of doing my dissertation.
Good. Nobody is allowed to do homework or work during these streams.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Zach Agnew, what paints do you guys think are the best bang for your buck? Probably Arm Painter. I think they're the cheapest and they're pretty good. They're a little tiny bit cheaper than the other ones.
Yeah. I feel like you get the most bang for your buck with Vallejo because they don't have as many stinkers.
That's true. Vallejo paints are really good.
Maybe just the reds.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like the reds. They're not that good. But it's, a lot of the other colors, you kind of can't go wrong.
Yeah, I guess the true best bang for your buck out there would be find somebody who's tried out every single paints and then just get their opinion on every color. And then only buy those colors.
All right, let's start with blue. So which blue should we go with?
Yan100, how long do you think it would take to paint a whole Death Guard army with this theme? A very long time. It's all brushwork, no airbrush. I mean, I have a little army of them, and it's taken a long time. I can get like a Plague Marine done in maybe 3 hours, maybe a little longer. I can get a not Nurgling.
Poxwalker?
Poxwalker. I can get a Poxwalker done in under 2 hours.
And most people are saying, wow, it takes me 30 days to paint one model.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and this is probably my
too long.
Almost 40th Death Guard in this style.
Right.
Glenn Gayer, Sup, Jay? What's up? Putting that dude at 88. Sup, Nick?
Sup?
Radiant Minis, if it's not converted, it won't win a demon. I don't think that's true. There's tons of models that were not converted that won golden demons this year. I can only think of a couple that were converted. And the Slayer Sword Skink, I don't think that was converted at all. Unless you count the base, he was on a rock. But the base doesn't count, because all bases are converted. Unless you just glue it down to the black plastic.
I think there was one model that had the black plastic base, because it was a joke model. Remember it was the one that was painted super well, only using black and white?
Yeah.
You know, making fun of the idea that you have to use 3 colors.
Yeah, they were even holding up like a little Garfield thought bubble that said like, well, we got kicked out of the tournament for not having 3 colors. I guess we'll enter Golden Demon instead.
Yeah.
Adorable.
Super adorable. Hilarious. That's a person just spreading joy.
Yeah.
Which is what I think people should do. A lot of fun.
Also, this model's converted. He has a head swap.
Boom! Destroyed.
Scaling triangles. Hey guys, I'm working on my own Chaos Marines while watching. Can't decide on silver trim or black trim with my teal armor panels. Silver? I feel like black, because teal is a little bit dark, and I feel like black wouldn't show up that much. Maybe black with just a little bit of silver, like just a little subtle silver, not a bright silver.
Wee hat. What kind of webcam do you use for your face cam and mini cam?
The face cam is my Mac, the built-in, and then the webcam I'm using to paint is wonderful. It's the Logitech Brio.
Hell yeah.
And it really gets the job done.
And it's actually it can actually run at an even higher quality than it's at, but our internet's shit.
Yep.
So yeah. So it is a really good camera. And what's funny is we've tried to use that camera as a webcam before, and it sucks. But it looks really clear and great. And the colors look nice. Doesn't quite make any sense. Righteous Games. Jay and Nick, I don't know if anyone has asked about this, but I'll go ahead and ask. Now that the Horse Heresy box has been revealed to be less than $300, will you guys get it for the channel?
Is it less than 300? That's not bad if it's less than 300.
They had something where it was like, it's going to be between this amount and this amount or something.
Weird.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's under 300, it's a good deal. I still don't want it, but... I mean, you get, what, 3 squads of Tactical Marines, 2 squads of Terminators, a tank, and then the 2 Praetors?
Yeah.
That's pretty good. And it's a big tank. I mean, it's bigger than the Land Raider. Guess you well, Cat 07. Addicted to minis to the point where I can't play video games without thinking I should be painting instead. Love it. Jason M. Leagues of Otan are dumb. Maybe my new least favorite faction. Yeah, I can't say that they're really making me fall in love either. But I have to wait and see when they're all out. If they have a cool tank, or if they have a cool train, you know, maybe there's a little something there. Gears, I can't remember his name, but one Golden Demon winner, one with hardly any painting experience. He spent 300 hours on one model and won. Yeah, totally possible. I mean, I think, yeah, Mosey will probably spend 50 hours at least, probably. I know some, and depending on what the project is, it can easily go to 100 hours. Because you're literally going for perfection. No flaws.
Radio Minis. Wow, that webcam is an actual webcam and not a DSLR or the like. Does it look that good? You know what? Maybe it looks that good because it's really small.
Maybe. This is the most comfortable I've found of painting. It's super great. It's just tucked a little bit out of my eye line.
Well, I thought he meant the webcam, like the YouTube.
Oh, yeah, the webcam. What is it even? It's a camera.
Yeah.
That's what it's got going for it.
That's what it is. Yeah, webcam.
Oh, you know what I look like.
Yes.
One day I should just take a picture. I should take a screenshot of its recording and then just throw it up there as a still, and then see how long it takes people to notice.
Nobody would notice.
Glenn Gayer, have you ever painted any Star Wars Legion models? Absolutely, I have. I have like a 3,000, or no, that's not how it works. I have like almost 1,000 points of Rebels. I know I have a full 800 point army, and then I have probably 400 points of Imperials. Painted. I own a lot more. I recently picked up some battle droids.
Yeah, there you go.
Skellerfast, how do you do very tiny details, like I am trying to paint my little Necron symbol on my Good Boys blue, just the raised bit, with the rest a dark gray black, but every time I try it goes all blue. So you want to edge highlight, and to edge highlight, you want to take your paint and you want it fairly sticky, and so you get your sticky paint, don't water it down too much, and then wipe almost all of it off on something not absorbent. Like, don't wipe it off on a paper towel. You know, either wipe it away on the palette or wipe it away on your finger. And then when, now that there's not that much paint on your brush, just touch it to the Necron symbol and just kind of give it a rub. And it should deposit some paint. PG95J, you know what we need? Lucky Bat conspiracy theories. Now, I think what we really need is a Lucky Bat fun animal facts.
Ooh. Give us an animal fact.
Lucky Bat animal fact. Jamie Leo, what are your favorite reds? I really like Games Workshop's reds. Mephiston Red and Corn Red are excellent.
Yeah. I like Corn Red because it has corn in the name.
Mm-hmm. That joke's a little corny. Years. Oh yeah, Squidmar made a video about buying every single paint. That is true, although he was just going brand versus brand. I mean, which is definitely a smart way to do it, but really every single paint brand has winners and losers. And so really somebody could in theory try out every single paint and be like, Games Workshop makes the best reds, Vallejo makes the best blues, Scale 75 makes the best browns, but not this brown, Reaper makes this color, Army Painter makes this color, and I bet it would cover the whole spectrum of brands.
Yeah.
You know what? I bet even Duncan Rhodes paint has a couple of winners. No, his paint's great, I'm sure. I'm sure it's fine.
Mm-hmm. Wow. VG95, who dances better, Nick or Jay? My guess is Nick. You're right. My hips do not lie. I can work and twerk.
Sherlock 2025, my name is Jeffrey.
Nope.
Rapscallion, up printing and painting minis with It's 3:15 a.m. here. What model in the current 40k catalog do you most want to paint? Also, I love your channel and the efforts you both contribute. I don't know this guy. This is a really cool model. Although technically not currently in the Games Workshop catalog because you can't buy this anymore. It came in Dark Imperium back in 2020.
Lucky Bat. They've come up with a way to track people who kill pangolins.
Is there like a die pack in every pangolin?
They all have a black box.
That is a fun animal fact.
Yeah, that is a fun animal fact. Wow. Yeah, I don't quite know how that would work. And I haven't been caught yet. Lucky Bat. I ain't telling you. What if you try to kill a pangolin? Well, I should be caught then.
Warhammer.Australia. Good day from Australia, mate. Good day.
VJ95. My bet was on Nick because of those pole dancing tips he gave. Oh, yeah. I know a lot about pole dancing. Specifically about the poles and pole engineering. That's the thing that I know at least a little bit about.
Gilarest picked up a Star Wars Legion starter set on May the 4th. Sadly got halfway through assembling the box before noticing I am missing 2 sets of arms. Huh. Well, you know what? Reach out to Asmodee or whoever owns that, and they'll fix you up.
Yep. Can you imagine buying Legion products and then stuff is missing?
Oh, I cannot. No, that happened to me. I bought the Rebel party bus, the big Rebel bus transport, and it was missing all of the paper products. So I returned it, and then got a new one that had the paper products.
Boom.
Green shit, real question. How do you keep white rattle can primer from going hydrophobic? Like, even my can of white Wraithbone is hydrophobic, and it never happens with black or gray. Interesting. I guess double, triple check that your spray paint isn't satin or gloss. Yeah, it really shouldn't give you a hydrophobic finish, especially if it's primer. And for some reason, they do make satin and gloss primers, which I have definitely made that mistake before.
Yeah, I mean, it could be a bad batch.
Could be.
As well.
It's all over 45. Does holding the mini while painting ever mess it up? No. Sometimes with metal minis, because they're so heavy, I'll wear a latex glove on one hand just so that there's a little bit less abrasion. But no, I've never really gotten paint off just from touching the model.
Yeah.
Daniel Bear, new Chaos Space Marine Combat Patrol is good. Shame it has the crappy Hellbrood in it. The old Dark Vengeance one is way better. Oh, you're so wrong. It's crazy. The new Hellbrood is so good. And you get all those different weapons and arms. It's posable.
You know what? I haven't looked at it in a while. I remember the other one.
Do you remember our buddy had like 6 of them?
Yeah.
All standing with the exact same arm up.
Yep. Oh yeah, this is a sick model. In the web store they have it painted a bunch of different ways too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, This is amazing.
I mean, it's maybe nice to have one of the Dark Vengeance Hellbrutes because it's a nifty pose. But yeah, the new one's great. Sherlock 2025. Hey, I'm brand new to Warhammer. What faction should I choose? I've been thinking Custodes. If you think Custodes, you should go Custodes. You should get whatever faction most speaks to you. But I'll pick. You're going to do Space Marines.
And you should not buy the ones you don't want to buy.
Mm-hmm.
Tony, how do you two keep from being burnt out on painting?
I like painting. And I'm always painting different things.
Boom. I would say, as someone that can get burnt out really easily, because I'm not so obsessed with it as Jay is. What burns me out is starting a project that's way too big and it takes way too long. So figuring out a way to make the steps a little bit smaller and easier to accomplish can help. So you're kind of doing a bunch of little things rather than doing giant things that take too long. Because you want to get that feeling of actually getting stuff done. I think I experienced that the most in the video where Jay painted the Necron, his Necron army, and then I painted my Orc army, and it was way too big of a project. If it was a couple of guys, or maybe just the vehicles, it would have been so much fun.
Sonk, if you want to start a Chaos Space Marines, start collecting while you still can. It's such a good deal. Yeah, it is a really good deal. And it's the only way to get the... Actually, I don't think it's technically the only way to get the Spider Guy, but it is the only way to get the Obliterators. Presumably the Obliterators will be coming out separately now that they're being discontinued. But yeah, it's a good box. Tony, what was the last non-YouTube stream model you painted? It's probably something Star Wars Legion. Boy, it has been a while. Oh, no, I painted, it was actually not that long ago, I painted up a model for Conquest. I painted up one of the Vikings. Just wanted to see what it was like, and it was really fun. They're big. They're big models. JB Reynolds Tips! Hey Jay, love your videos. You got me into Kill Team, wondering if you play Blood Bowl, looking into it. I like games that allow me to have a diverse collection, and Blood Bowl looks fun. Keep up the amazing work. I own Blood Bowl.
Yep.
Never played it. I think I got a base coat on the models, and that's about it.
Yep. That's where I'm at too. And I think we bought that in 2017 or whatever.
Yeah.
So we have to get the new edition or something.
Yeah.
I don't know how it works.
And I don't know why, but at the time I decided to turn the human team into Space Wolves. So I glued Space Wolf heads onto them. Doesn't make any sense. If I did it again, I would actually want to experience Blood Bowl. So I would keep the models in the world of Blood Bowl.
Yeah. And I started painting them in a way where I don't remember what I did, so I would have to just redo them. Because I have no idea. I have no idea what I did. And I don't think I painted them all yet.
VG95, I got the Nachmund Kill Team box. Ooh. Gonna be playing a little Sisters versus Tau. Or wait, was that Nachmund? Wait, I'm getting them confused now. That was Chalnath.
Nachmund is the Corsairs and Chaos Space Marines. I'm sorry, Legionaries.
Mm-hmm.
Radio Minis. Orc armies are always way too big of a project. Yes. And I started my orc army, and then I really found what I enjoyed about the orc army, which is all the machinery, but I already had too much boys and knobs and all that stuff. So I just kind of have to do that.
I don't think you had too many boys. What do you have, like 400?
Yeah.
Plus probably another 100 ludas and knobs and burnas.
I think it's 250 just guys of all different kinds. And that's not as fun for me because it sucks to have that much stuff. I would much rather, maybe have less than half of that and, get some, mega knobs and stuff. I think that would be a lot more fun. Get some more killicans.
VG95, I'm burping.
Yes. Burp.
I'm gonna say, Sphinx, how long should you keep a airbrush before getting a new one? An airbrush should be a lifetime purchase. They shouldn't really break, and if they do break, you can buy replacement parts.
Right. If anything, it's probably going to be the needle or the nozzle.
Yeah.
That you'll be replacing. Sometimes the other parts get all messed up too. Gaskets and such. I've never replaced a gasket on anything.
I think I've replaced the gaskets. I've replaced the gaskets in my Infinity, my Harden Steinbeck. Yeah, Harden Steinbeck Infinity. Micro Morales, the Bad Batch and Legion, not yet. I could definitely see him coming though.
Gamified, I'll take any plastic you don't want, Nick. Yeah, for money. I would sell stuff potentially. I would have to sit down and actually plan what I would want to get next though. So that might be a bit.
Yeah, you want to see what you want to swap out.
Yeah, exactly.
This 100 boys in exchange, and then replace it with 6 killicans.
Exactly. Okay, I got our monthly Ticketmaster email. Let's see, when is Justin Bieber playing near us? He is not, but Kevin Hart is, and John Mulaney.
Ooh, Mulaney.
Yeah, it's on like a Thursday. Which sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Danny Yankee, I know you're a big fan.
Mm-hmm.
Little Coldplay action.
Ooh. I could use some Coldplay.
Mm-hmm. Def Leppard. Well, there you go, folks. That was concerts sponsored by Ticketmaster. It's part of our stream that's sponsored by Ticketmaster. They pay $1 million for us to plug it for 30 seconds. It's perfect.
Mr. Hobbyman Canada 2, I've been thinking of starting a Necron army. I was wondering what model I should buy first. You should buy the little $50 Warhammer 40,000 starter set, because I think it comes with 10 Necrons and the Necron Sergeant, and then it also comes with a Space Marine Sergeant and Tactical Marines. So you just get a tons of plastic for the same price as a 1 box of regular Necron Warriors. Starmark J, there's going to be a newbie 40k tournament soon in my city. Should I go with my Marine army or my Necron army? I have more points for Marines, but increasing my Necron army should be fairly easy. I don't know. Maybe your Space Marines, because you have more experience with them. If you buy brand new Necrons, you won't have as much experience. But if you want to take your Necrons, I'd say take your Necrons. Mystery of Dice. Hey, Jay, thanks for creating such amazing content. No prob. CamHowdy91. Why are suppressors only in big boxes? I don't want the Battle Force Combat Patrol or start collecting Primaris boxes. I just want the suppressors. I bought them on eBay for pretty cheap. I think I got them for like $25. Because people buy all those boxes you mentioned and then parcel them out. So I would check on eBay.
Oh, eBay. The wonderful world of eBay.
Lucky Bat. And airbrushes forever, not just for Christmas.
Ooh, this is quite the question. Scholar Faust, how do you shade metallics?
Oh, God, it's hard. I find you got to get them real dark, and then sometimes a white edge highlight, sometimes a bright silver mixed with white highlights. I don't know. True metallics are really, really tricky. The only way I found is to treat them like regular old acrylic paints. I really gave big experiments in the video where I paint an old Inquisitor and Terminator armor. But yeah, highlighting metallics is hard. If you're highlighting like copper or brass or gold, always highlight with silver. That's what I found works.
You know, I wonder if you could use your recipe that you used for your night body for the night video, 24-hour night. What if you could use something like that with even maybe with the inks or something, the magenta and the blue and whatever you used.
Yeah.
To give a little bit of spice to it.
Yeah, that's how I do all my metallics now. Is I just paint them what color I want them to be, and then I just paint a little tiny bit of metallic just to get a little glisten.
And maybe that's just the way, the way of the world.
Macias Kimmers, why is building 110 Necron Warriors so boring? Probably because it's 110.
Yeah, that's a lot. I mean, it's no 250 boys, but yeah. Zog 1 of Albania. Dude, WTF. Recruit edition costs as much as my Imperial Guard squad. Imperial Guard costs so much.
Yeah, everything costs so much.
I don't know. I think it's all kind of affordable. That's my hot take. I think it should be more money.
I know there was a price hike not too long ago, but they did not raise the prices on any of the starter boxes. So the starter boxes are, in comparison, even more or less expensive. I mean, it's impossible to use the word cheap.
Yeah. Donny Tips. Recently found your channel, and it has carried me through many all-night painting sessions with my orcs. I love the positive energy and creativity.
Nice. Awesome. I also pull the occasional all-nighter. I dread them.
Mm-hmm. Matthew Cheeseman, is it true that Nick's milkshakes bring all the boys to the yard? Yes. The trick is extra milk.
2% or whole?
Whole.
There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, 2% is BS.
Mr. Highman Canada 2, it would be great if Necrons finally got models based off of the Infinite and the Divine, or if there was a Day of Ascension themed Genestealer cult box set. Yeah, the tricky thing with the Day of Ascension box set is they do make all the models. Like, I guess they could make the unique characters, but it would just be like, hey, here's the the lady from the box, but she was just a normal Gene Stealer cult neophyte. I think an Infinite Divine box would be really good because that's probably the most popular Black Library novel, and Oricon the Diviner and Trays in the Infinite need new minis. Holy cow! Especially Oricon. He looks bad. He looks like Gollum. Field, so I decided to sculpt a van for my survivors in Zona Alpha, and it actually turned out pretty good. Were there any projects that you were not sure about that turned out great? Probably. I really ended up liking the ninja or the samurai orcs from.
Oh yeah.
From Puppets War, puppetswar.eu. I like the models. I'm like, yeah, these are cool. And then I painted them up. I'm like, ooh, these are really cool. And they weren't so bad to paint. Can't mad at anyone. As someone who has 120 painted Necron warriors, but only takes my 15 painted Immortals as troops, instead I can say warriors are still worth it for how cool 60 of them look on the table. I only have 80. I have 20 Immortals.
Loser.
I think I also have 20 Immortals, and I think I have 5 more kicking around somewhere in a bin. Joe Draco's, you know what I need to do? Paint.
Lucky Blood Raven, anyone excited for the Chaos Knights?
I think they're really cool, but I think it's total garbage that Games Workshop upped the price of the starter box. It's not a starter box. It's I don't know what you'd even call those, teaser boxes. They always come with a couple of models and the fancy codex and the cards, and they've always been $200. But now they increased the price for the Knights, and I'm like, they could have sold all that for $200.
I mean, they could sell everything for way less.
Yeah. But this just means that the next thing that might be cool is gonna be 200 and I don't know change. Although I've never bought one of those because I don't care about fancy codexes or cards.
You know what I always wonder? What do you think the percentage is of people buying from either a Games Workshop store or the Games Workshop web store, or from a friendly local game store?
I don't know.
Because if you buy from a friendly local game store, they take a significant discount. You know?
Yeah.
They make a lot less money.
Yeah, I don't know how that works.
I don't know either. I'm sure it works out perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever the percentage is. And of course they do their special fun little thing where some of the models are just exclusive to the web store.
Yeah.
But I mean, they have to kind of be killing it because they have so many stores.
Yeah.
Just in the world. So I don't know.
They have 500.
Very interesting. I know. It's wild.
Bridges Games. Hey, Jay and Nick, one more question. What is your guys' favorite white spray paint primer? Looking for one to replace the one I have now. Rust-Oleum matte white spray paint. I prefer just white primer to Paint and Primer Plus, but it's hard to find. So Paint and Primer Plus is fine. It's ever so slightly thicker than just primer.
Damn, Matthew Cheeseman, I went to my game store today, but shut Monday, Tuesday. So forced to go to Games Workshop, but that's closed Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday.
Damn, are they ever open?
They're open for 3 days. That is wild.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't really make any sense.
No. Like ours is open 6 days. Or no, it's open.
Yeah.
It's open. I think they're closed Mondays and Tuesdays, so they're open
Right.
5 days.
Which is fine.
Yeah,
Those are perfectly good days to be closed.
yeah.
I
I'll allow
actually
it.
think, and you know what though, too, that's kind of nice because then, well, if you want to have a life, it's horrible because then everybody's at work when you could hang out with them.
Yeah,
But, if you have a lot of errands to run,
yeah. You
maybe
can really
there's
you put your life together on Monday and Tuesday.
yeah, and I think probably a lot quicker.
Yeah, yeah. Those are good
weird.
days.
Those are good days. But if you want to have a life with other people that don't work, have weekends off, it's a problem.
Yeah.
Or you just make everybody go to the game store and chat with you and sit
Mhm.
down. Zog one of Albania. My Warhammer store took all of my local game store's Warhammer business.
That's
Damn.
surprising because the friendly local game store can offer discounts. So
Right,
you
but
think
a lot of them don't.
a lot of them don't?
Remember, there's I don't remember how many game stores are in Madison. Way more than you would think. There's so many game stores in Madison, Wisconsin.
Mm-hmm.
There's like 8 or 10 of them, and only one offers a discount.
Yeah, well,
Which is
you
pretty
don't
insane.
offer a discount if you don't have to.
Right.
But yeah, like you think like it's like okay, Games Workshop moved in, we're gonna sell it 15% off. We're gonna undercut them.
Poopy. Just want to put that out there. Space Wolf Daddy. I hate going to the game store. I would bet most gamers don't like going to the game store
I love
they're
going to the game
nerds.
store.
because nerds be nerding.
Mm-hmm.
And it smells
Mm-hmm.
sometimes. Depends on the game store.
Mm-hmm.
Depends on the people. Depends on both.
Jason M, my discount game store just moved 20 minutes away further from me. Oh no!
Space Wolf Daddy. The people scare me. Yeah, that's 100% a fact. Yep. Gamers are scary.
Mm-hmm. Well, remember, they're just as scared of you as you are of them.
Yeah. Harkins Aquatics. There is also a rule about if you are a friendly local game store within 20 miles of a Games Workshop store, you cannot offer discounts on the Games Workshop products.
Really? Huh, I've never heard that
Interesting.
before.
We'll have to ask around.
Yeah. I feel like they can't possibly do that, though, because they might not be buying directly from Games Workshop. They might be buying from another distributor.
This is true. It's a wild world, and I never, ever want to be a part of it.
Yeah, retail is a rough business.
Yeah. Anyways, guys, buy our merch.
Yeah.
We also have models available. We have the Squid Mage and the Squid Mage Activated as physical prints. I'm printing them right now. Holy cats! I have 3 printers running. One of them is doing the Magi, the Maguses, and then the the other two printers are printing other things that you'll see soon.
Yorith can confirm that is absolutely false. Interesting. I could totally believe though that was true like 6 years ago. There was some weird rules back in like 2014. Like remember, you weren't allowed to have Games Workshop stuff available to put into an online shopping cart.
Yeah, yeah, and you'd have to call. You'd have to I remember calling. What was the
War Store.
Yeah, the War Store. I remember calling the War Store. I was like, "Hi, can I have mech guns or whatever?"
Yeah.
And they were like, "Sure." And you have to read the credit card number.
Yeah.
I had to read my dad's credit card number because I didn't have one because I just didn't have one yet. As a kid, it was last year. But oh yeah, and also I believe that's not true because we have Games Workshop stores near friendly local game stores that do have a discount.
Yeah, you know what? That's true.
So it didn't even have to do any digging.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It is amazing how all these Games Workshop rumors exist, though.
Yeah. It is very interesting.
I heard that to work at a Games Workshop, that you have to put on like a little girl Sunday dress, and they take pictures of you, and then you're allowed to work there. I heard it.
Well, that one's true though.
Yeah, that one is true. We have that from a reliable source.
Mm-hmm. We have the photos.
Mm-hmm.
Photos for proof.
Harkins Aquatics. Games Workshop is the primary distributor to most friendly local game stores. Maybe that's we've heard other things from friendly local game stores.
Mm. It depends on how big your friendly local game store is.
Yeah.
And how much cash they have on hand. Because yeah, if you got some dough, you get a better deal if you just buy direct from Games Workshop. But if you want to test the waters, you should probably buy from other distributors, but you don't get as good of a deal. And you also maybe don't get what you want right away.
Yeah, but once they got a photo of you in the polka dot dress and the pigtails, you're in.
Gamified. I'm a pretty princess. Yeah, you gotta say that. Gotta say that. It's recorded. It's just how it works.
Yeah.
But, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Harkins Products. I was told that 5 years ago by a store owner in our area and a Games Workshop manager. Interesting. I wonder if they just straight up lied to keep you from going to a friendly local game store.
Oh, that could be something. That is fun.
Because remember, you're also just dealing with people.
Yeah. Right. And you want to get those sales up. If you work at the Warhammer store, so you can keep your job.
Mm-hmm.
And speaking of keeping your job, we're gonna stop our job right now because it's bedtime time.
Yeah.
I go directly to sleep after this. I definitely don't stay up for multiple hours afterwards.
Uh-huh.
So we had one video already out this week, and that video is a pretty monumental and very important video because we revealed our first Mini of the Month Club miniature, so you can get the STLs on our Patreon, and the STLs will be available for purchase later on.
You know what? I'll go grab it right now.
Ooh, bam! And you can actually also get physical prints of that on our website, as well as from Pashbil if you're from Europe. So the shipping's a little bit better because the shipping to Europe for us is insane.
These are our models that we make and sell.
Hell yeah.
Squid Mage and Squid Mage activated. The little one is the activated one.
Yep. Exactly. I know, and we already have some thoughts, but there's some more. There's gonna be more next month, so we're working on that. Gonna do some meetings tomorrow about it. It's gonna be fun. But then, so we have these. Join the Patreon. We also have a ton of terrain if you join the highest tier, which is great. And we also have our Patreon exclusive shows. We're going to be doing another Conflict Gavel Plus, where we look at Warhammer Plus and talk over a little recording of what's going on over there. And that's going to be fun. And we're going to be showing off Exodite.
Yeah.
Like the whole thing. So you got to join the Patreon for that for Saturday. We also have our Patreon-only live stream after the normal live stream on Friday. Hot damn.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty insane.
Yeah. All right, everybody. Good night.
Good night. It does come pre-supported.